Feeding people is one of the most rewarding parts of my life. So as a chef, it's not about taking something and making it beautiful and making it cuisine. It's about feeding people food that they haven't had before. Bringing somebody a loaf of bread and a fresh cantaloupe who may not have ever had that before is pretty amazing.
From the program, we've received fruits, vegetables, frozen produce, milk. First, they can't believe that they're getting it from a food pantry. It's the smile on their face and it's the gratitude that they express. It's absolutely priceless.
Lovin Spoonfuls, they're caretakers of the community. They're sort of very infectious because if you work with them, you end up working like them. Your responsibility and your mindset as a chef kind of changes. Bringing local, awesome, honest food to people is a natural extension of what we do. You know, a lot of chefs will say, I have the best carrots from this existential farm, and I have these greens that were picked by a virgin at the eclipse of the crescent moon. But we don't need that. We don't need to bring heirloom carrots. We just need to bring carrots.
I came out of the dining room and I looked at everybody and they were really eating good. And I walked up to a table and I said to them, I don't hear nobody saying anything, and they all screamed because it's good. And it was all different nationalities, but they all were feeling one thing, is satisfied, and they all were sitting together as unity. And I'm telling you, food is unity. You cannot do anything without it.
If you're not feeding somebody and feeding them when they're young and when they're hungry, they're not gonna get an education. They're not gonna be able to thrive on any level.
In order to help somebody change their behaviors and their lifestyle, you have to be able to provide them with the tools. You know, so specifically, our populations live in food deserts, you know, so they don't have really good access to high quality, healthy food. So by our relationship with Lovin Spoonfuls, we are given that opportunity to always consistently provide them with those tools to help them change behaviors through this healthy opportunities.
Nothing's more important than solving our food insecurity issues in America. 1 in 5 children, for example, go hungry in the city of Boston. They don't know where their next meal is coming from. This is a very serious issue. You know, the flip side of that is, you know, in America, we waste 40% of our food.
Boston is known really for its innovation and its progressiveness. So to have such disparities existing in such a highly regarded city is a problem. And the resources Lovin Spoonfuls is able to provide for us to our programmatics is one that is probably the most valuable relationship that we have within our entire organization.
If you were to shut off someone's air supply, you would do life in prison. Like, that's murder. But we kind of turn a blind eye to malnutrition and hunger. We have an opportunity to do something about it.
It is a national crisis, and people don't see it that way. Lovin Spoonfuls responds to this crisis as if it's a crisis. And that's why I'm so attached and dedicated to it. It is, to me, the most important thing that you can do. Everyone asks, how can I help? You know how you can help? You can look down at your 2 feet and you can start acting locally.
We have a solution that's timely, it's necessary, and there's a way for everyone to get involved right now.